Okay, everybody, I'm really excited today because I am joined by the one, the only Jessica Sula, aka Natalie, on Amazon Prime Video's new series, Panic. Jessica, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm great. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh no, I'm so excited to talk to you. I'm a huge fan of yours. And before we even get into this, happy belated birthday. I know you just had a
Oh my
birthday
God.
recently, so that's
Thank
exciting.
you. Oh, that's
Um,
really sweet. Thank you.
oh no problem. And I'm not kissing up at all. I had to say it.
No, no,
And
no. It literally just happened. It's very, you're on the money. It
Thank you,
happened.
thank you.
It's Taurus season.
I think of these things, and
You
what's
gotta.
interesting, and it's exciting because it's exciting to see you in the series because there's a lot of fresh faces around you in the cast, and it actually seems like you're like a vet there. I know it's crazy to say, but like, did you ever feel like on set you took on like a mentor role at any point?
I mean, it is funny portraying somebody at this point on going on a little bit younger than me. Emphasis on little. um, and I think everybody, like Olivia, is so just like such a great captain of the ship, like a great leader, like has sets a lovely tone on set. She's approachable and kind and funny, and everyone was really kind and lovely. And in a way, this was like I'd been working and sort of trucking along, but this was my first time where I felt like I was like really part of a like shooting for a long period of time. The last time I had this sense of camaraderie was in like Recovery Road. But this was away in Texas, so being in another location was also an added element. But that's really sweet. I always feel like I don't know anything, so I will take that.
Good, perfect. No, you know more than you think, and what's interesting too is there, knowing that it's a show that's targeted towards young adults, is there a different approach as an artist when you're performing a role in a show like that? Like, is that conscious in your head at all, or is that not really something you think about?
Yeah, what I love about film and television and just anything in general is like figuring out genres and tones. That's always fun, and like knowing where everything's like what it's playing up into, So I don't know, like growing up in Wales and just watching like cool American teens go, it was definitely fun to play with that. And at the same time, I think everybody on the show is super talented, and we always wanted to be as grounding as possible with all of the scenes. Because sometimes you're dealing with content where you're like, wow, I really have to put myself in this headspace when it's like not a reality, but you just have to make it one and just be as like natural as possible with it. So it was fun challenge.
Yeah, no, and you crush it. And it's interesting. You
Same.
fit the part of Natalie perfectly. But I wonder, was there any other parts you read for besides Natalie, or were you always going to be Natalie?
Well, I think I'd done a pilot for Amazon like the year prior when Panic was actually shooting. It was like the three, like it was called College, and there was like The Wilds and Panic. And yeah, I didn't, I couldn't read for it because we were filming at the same time. And then a year
Mm.
goes by, and it's back in pilot season. You're hoping you get something, and the role came round, and you read the script and you think this is really fun and would be cool, and I've worked with Amazon before, so that's nice. You got to just hope for the best. So yeah, it was kind of crazy that I ended up working with them again on this, and it was funny because like our group chat for the last pilot were like, Jesse got booked by Amazon again. It was like it was I was just so happy to even get a call back after I read the script, because it seemed like a lot of fun when I was like reading the breakdown of what it was about.
No, that's cool too, because I feel like streaming services have their own fan base too that recognize from show to
They
show characters
do,
that
they
cross
really
over. Yeah.
do, and like all the
Um,
producers are really really kind.
yeah, hell yeah. And I also wonder too, because this show is absolutely wild. And I'm wondering, is there anything in your life you ever went through similar to something like the game of Panic, like in school or any kind of like competition?
I I mean, I think honestly, just sometimes I look back at going through something like skins at such a young age, and I think that was pretty crazy. We
Okay.
literally all lived alone in a hotel in like Bristol at the ages of like 16 and got to just like run about and play and do really great, like misbehave. Um, and then, I just, it's up and down, like doing this kind of job. And there was like a lot of bumps in the road. And I decided to just move to New York when I was, 18, and like worked in like restaurants and tried to figure my shit out. So that I think is, the element of survival and challenging yourself. That I think is kind of crazy. Because when I was talking to a friend's mom, she was like, "Oh my God, I would never let my kid just move to New York by themselves at 18." And I was like, "Well, I know what that." It didn't even feel like anything that was out of the question. So I suppose just normal life.
Yeah, no, and that's good. You have some experience in that kind of wild
Mhm.
atmosphere because it just shows in your performance. You can kind of go to that. Before I let you go, Jessica, my last question for you is: in this crowded world of streaming content, for someone
Mhm.
watching this, why should they give Panic a shot?
I think at this present moment, how I've been sort of describing it is like, do you want a distraction from reality? Do you want a little bit of escape? I think this is fun enough where you can just check out and just have a good time with these kids trying to figure out life. um, and it's like it's this the you can relate because it's the small town, but then it's also so ridiculous in the best way.
Yeah, that's perfect. Everyone, you heard it from her herself. Make sure to watch Panic on Amazon Prime Video May 28th. You will be hooked literally right from episode one. Trust me when I say that. Jessica, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to talk to you again in the future.
I hope so too. You've been the best. Super kind and lovely. Thank you.
Thank you. You're the best. Happy birthday.
Thank you. That's